Hi, this is Lee Garrett and welcome to Screencasts Online. In this week's video, I'm going to conclude our deep dive into Zenkit. In the previous tutorial, we spent some time looking at the mechanics of how to make and manage items, lists and collections. And this allowed us to focus on how to use Zenkit as a single person application. In this video, I want to cover the collaboration elements that Zenkit can provide, as well as look at how it can use its web API to hook into automation services, such as Zapier. So let's crack on. Now I do recommend that if you haven't seen the previous video in this series, that you do so, as in recording I am working on the assumption that there is an understanding of collections, items, labels and the like. Last time round we created a couple of collections relating to holidays. So that was the Holiday 2019 and 2020 collection, as well as a collection to help track tasks related to keeping fit. Now, in order to demonstrate some of the collaboration capabilities of Zenkit, we're going to look at working on next year's holiday. So I'll click on that collection here. And we've got all of our items listed out. They've got labels, some of them have got due dates assigned, and we've put them into lists based on priority. So we've got high, medium and low there. We did all of that in the last video. Now I don't want to have ownership of all of these tasks. It'd be good to share the load with a family member or someone. So I'm going to click on the collection name, which is Holiday 2020, and we're taken to the properties for this collection. If I click on members, we can see that I'm the only member of this collection currently. Clicking on my name shows the roles that I have within the collection. So by default, I'm the collection owner, and without any other members within the collection, the options to change this are grayed out. There needs to be an owner defined for each collection, otherwise certain admin actions within the collection will be locked out forever. So let's invite someone. To do that, I'll click on Add Member. Now ideally the member that you invite will already have a Zenkit account so that you don't need to worry about training or showing them how to use it. If they already have an account and you type the email address or username in here, then a result will show up for you to send the invite. If they don't have an account, as is the case here, you'll see a message saying that no account could be found, and instead you'll click a link to send them an email invite to join Zenkit. They would then follow the instructions within that invite to create the account. Now I do have a test account that I use for Zenkit, so I'm going to enter the email address for that particular account in here. And if I click the name that has been found, which is Lee G test account, the account is added as a new member of this collection. Now we'll show you how our new addition is notified of this change shortly. For now though, I'm going to click on the Lee G test account name and check out what rights have been granted. So the default role that is assigned to a new member is called collection member, and this has full permissions within a team or collection and can also reassign user roles that are lower than owner. A collection member can't delete a collection or team. If we move down to editor, and editors can create and archive items as well as add information such as labels, text, dates or numbers, but when it comes to adding or removing fields, this is restricted, as is changing how views and filters appear. A commenter can view a collection, they can use filters and they can comment on items within it, but no permissions other than that. And a guest is essentially a view-only user, so looky but no touchy. I'm going to revert this back to collection member and then click members. Now that there's a second member of the team, I can relinquish my ownership of the collection if I want to. There's a transfer ownership button here on the screen, as well as on the roles page for my account. If I click transfer ownership, I get a window that allows me to choose a member to transfer the ownership to. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to go back through the windows and get back to our Kanban view of the collection.
That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.